Hey, what's up, fam? It's Walking Bass Wednesday, so you know what that means. New walking bass stuff. Check it out.
Cause just as sure as the sun gives way to the moon, just as sure as the gray gives way to the blue, I'm gonna ride to the heavens child inside my groove.
Hey, what's up, fam? Welcome to another episode of Walking Bass Wednesday. If you're new here, want you going to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you never miss a video when they come out. Also, check below for the link to my new book, The Blue Collar Bassist. Basically, it is a book, a practical guide to surviving the blue collar bass scene, getting gigs, keeping gigs, and being the type of bass player that people want to hire again and again. All right. So today we're going to look at, and I apologize for the sound. I'm at school right now, so I don't have all my stuff hooked up, but you'll still get the benefit of what's going on here. Last week, you'll remember that we talked about roots and fifths going around the cycle of fifths. So let me just review that real quick. So let's say I'm taking, and we're going to go around all 12 keys. So there's C major, and last week we went root 5, root 5, root 5. Okay, we did the 1 for 2 bars. So we went 2 for 1 measure, 5 for 1 measure, and then, hey, what's up, Tali? And then we went to the 1 for 2 measures. So we're going to still do the same thing, but we're going to do roots and thirds. And so the thing to understand about thirds and sevenths is those are the notes of the chord tones that give us the color. So even though you can hear the changes with the root and the 5, the 5 is still kind of ambiguous unless we're talking about a flat 5 or a sharp 5. So right now, just when we have a perfect fifth, it is pretty ambiguous. It is hot as I don't know what in this room. So you can think about roots and fifths. I like to think of those as a wall, and the thirds and the sevenths being the corner of the wall. You dig what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm gonna flip my camera down a little bit so you can see my hands and not my mug, and then we'll get into some practical stuff. Okay, hang tight. So we're gonna start with the key of C, and a good exercise that you can do is start at the 8th fret of the E string. C, a 4th up is F, a 4th up or below is B flat, 4th up is E flat, A flat, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, and then C again. So what you want to do is you want to call those out every time you get to one of them. You dig? So that you know. So now for this exercise, what we're going to do is we're going to go, there's our scale shape. We're going to go root, third, root, third, root, third. And then for grins, let's do the octave and then the third. So that whole thing will sound like this. Minor third, major third, root, major third, root, major third. Now we'll go to the next key, which is F. Next key. Now, this is where the real benefit of doing this is, well, one of the real benefits is that my next key is B flat, but that's not the first note that I'm going to play. The first note that I'm going to play is C, because the 2 of B flat is going to be C minor. B flat. Now the next key is E flat, but we start on the F minor 7. A flat, Remember, just because I said A flat doesn't mean I'm starting on A flat. I'm going to the key. D flat. Now I'm going to G flat. Now to B. Now I'm going to the key of E, but I'm going to maintain this shape. You can do this with, you know, open strings as well, but we're going to maintain the same fingering shape right now. So where's E? E is right here. So now key of A. Key of D. Key of G. Now we're going to go back to the key of C, but watch this. Here's C. Now you got if you think about C here and C here, you got two places to play the key of C. For me, what I think is a better way than just arbitrarily learning notes and scales is to start seeing where you can see them in different. You know, you learn a shape. Where else can I find that shape? So instead of just seeing this one little box, now I see this. And then that starts expanding as you learn your modes and things like that. So I'm going to play that same thing. And again, I apologize for the sound today, but I don't have all of my stuff hooked up. So I'm going to play the same thing with a Playalong from iReal Pro. I'll leave a link below to the audio for that. So here 'tis. To feel. Flat. Now we're going to the key of E. Key of A. Key of D, sorry. Key of G. And then we're back to the key of C. So there's a great little exercise to kind of get you comfortable with the sound. All right, get you the sound and also get these scale shapes. And you're also learning where all the keys are on the bass. Now we just did that. Like that, but you know, challenge yourself. So for instance, if you're gonna key of C, now let's go to the key of F. What's the next key? B flat. next key? E flat. Where's E flat on the neck, right? So, gotta come up here. Where's the next key? Next key is going to be A flat. Where's the next key? D flat. So now I'm looking with that 3-string shape along the vantage point of one string. Let's say I did that same exercise, but I did it from the A string, viewing all of the keys from the A string. C, F, where's the next key? The next key is B flat. Where's the next key? E flat. Next key is what? A flat, but I'm only on one string. Where's the next key? If it's a D flat, I can still get that here. I'm already comfortable with this, right? Next key is going to be G flat. So if you take this and you don't try to play with a metronome or anything like that, just take your time eventually and call them out. It's just like when you see a person, if you meet a person for the first time and you say their name, right? Hey, Jane, it's nice to meet you. You know, you may see Jane a couple of times. You may not remember her name right away. You might, that's Jane. And then every time you see Jane, oh, that's Jane. Hey, Jane. And then before you know it, you don't have to remember that person's name. You just say the name. You know that person when you see him. The notes on the neck are the same way. I know there's a lot of different ways of people subscribe to learning the names on the neck. I think that it was more beneficial for me to learn them by saying, okay, there's C, there's F, there's B flat, there's B flat, there's B flat, there's B flat, right? So over time, as you say them, once you just say them when you see them, okay? So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go on and give it a thumbs up. Like it if you like it. Hit that subscribe button and go check out my book. Also, the link is in the comment section or the description section below. So anyway, this video is now getting a little bit lengthy. So hope you dug it. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. 2 fingers.